Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about how we find the surface area of a rectangular prism using the surface area formula. So I guess we should probably begin by writing the surface area formula. So here we go. Surface area, we always abbreviate it with an SA, or typically teachers will. Surface area equals 2 times the length times the width plus 2 times the length times the height plus 2 times the width times the height. Okay, so that's what your equation looks like. Now that we have our equation, the next thing we're going to do is identify in our solid rectangular prism what's going to be the length, what's going to be the width, what's going to be the height. So we have these dimensions 12 by 3 by 5, and you know what? It doesn't really matter which one you decide is which, just as long as you pick one of them to be the length, one to be the width, and one to be the height. So I'm going to go ahead and designate the 12 meters here to be my length, and I'm going to designate the 5 meters to be my width, and then I'm going to designate the 3 meters to be the height. Knowing I have these dimensions designated, now I'm just going to take these values and plug them into my surface area equation. So instead of having 2L, I'm going to have 2 times 12. And instead of the W, we're going to replace the W with a 5. And then I'm going to add to that 2, instead of the L again, we're going to replace that with the 12. And instead of the H, we're going to replace that with a 3. And then the last piece, 2 times the W, which again we replace with a 5. And then the H in this example we replace with a 3. Now that I've replaced all of my variables with the dimensions in my rectangular prism, I just go ahead and do the multiplication. So order of operations tells me I'm going to do this first. So I have 24 times 5. I think that gives me 120. And then I have 2 times 12 is 24 times 3. I think that gives me 72. And then I have 2 times 5 times 3. I think that gives me a total of 30. And when I add those three values together, I think it gives me a grand total of 222. Let's not forget our units. Our units in this example are in meters. And when you're finding the area of something, you always square your unit, regardless of whether it's a square or a rectangle or a triangle, or in this case, a three-dimensional figure. When you're finding the surface area, your unit is always squared. All right, so use this surface area formula whenever you want to find the surface area of a rectangular prism. I hope this helped. Good luck.